Hardware Session 2. We have already learned three types of monitors in our previous class. At the end of this chapter, you will learn different types of keyboard. Before that, let's study what is input devices. Yes, first of all, we will see what is input devices. The devices or parts giving input or data to the computer are called input devices. Examples are keyboard, mouse, etc. Now you just imagine you need to type your name on a computer. How will you give the data to the computer? Yes, you type your name through the keyboard, right? Yes. Here you are using keyboard to give data to the computer. So, we can say keyboard is an input device. Now, suppose you want to draw a picture in Paint software. How will you do that? Yes, you will use mouse to draw the pictures. Here the mouse is used to give data. So we can say mouse is also an input device. So we can conclude the devices or parts giving input or data to the computer are called input devices. Now let's move on to keyboard first. Yes, keyboard are of three types. PS2 keyboard, USB keyboard, then the third one is wireless keyboard. Now let's see one by one. First of all, PS2 keyboard. Yes, here you can see the cable, right? This is what is PS2 cable. Here you can see this is what is PS2 cable. Alright? Okay. The keyboard is having PS2 cable. Okay. Now, here we can see this is what is called port. Port means it is a point or hole to which the cables of external devices like keyboard, mouse, monitor, etc. are connecting to the computer. So that is what is called port. Port is the point to which we are connecting our cables of keyboard, mouse, etc. to the computer. So this port is called as PS2 port. Okay. So keyboards with PS2 cable can only be connected to PS2 port. So we can conclude keyboards connected to PS2 port are called as PS2 keyboard. Yes, here you can see the backside of your CPU. We are connecting this PS2 cable to the CPU. Okay. All right. Next is USB keyboard. Here you can see this is the USB cable. So, see, this is you are very familiar. The cable of your mobile phones, all are in USB mode, right? All are USB cables. So, similarly, the computers with USB cables can be connected to the USB port. Now let's see that. See, This is what is USB port. The USB cables can only be connected to USB port. So we can say keyboards connected to the USB port are called as USB keyboard. So USB keyboard is having USB cable, PS2 keyboard is having PS2 cable, and we can connect only to this USB keyboard to USB port and PS2 keyboard to PS2 port. So we are calling it as USB keyboard, PS2 keyboard, etc. Alright, now let's see the next one. Yes, the third one is wireless keyboard. It has no cables. Alright, and it is connected to the computer either through Bluetooth or through radio frequency. And I think you are very familiar with Bluetooth. You are connecting your phones to the speakers through Bluetooth, right? You are not connecting your phones to the speakers via cables. You are connecting it through Bluetooth and all. Similarly, for wireless keyboard also, we have no cable. It is connected either through Bluetooth or radio frequency. Alright. So we have studied three types of keyboard. PS2 keyboard, that means keyboard with PS2 cable connected to the PS2 port. Then USB keyboard, that means keyboard with USB cable connected to the USB port. And finally wireless keyboard, it has no cables at all. Alright? Okay.